All right, guys, weekly stimulus, April 10th through the 16th. This week starts with my mom's birthday and ends with my birthday. How interesting is that? For all you guys out there who give a shit. Okay, Monday. 3-minute AMRAP, 3-minute rest. This is a 1-to-1 work to rest ratio. All right. You have the same buy-in every round. You have 15-10 on the bike, 10 total bar. So transitions here are going to be really important, okay? All right? And then it's max rep, clean and jerk. So pick a starting weight. We have 115, 75, 95, 65, 85, 55. Doesn't matter where you start, all right? However, there are a couple of things. All right, so let's just go over the flow real quick. 15, 10 bike, 10 total bar, time remaining, clean and jerk. All right, so ideally you're looking to get everything done as far as the buy-in in the first 2 minutes. Okay, so you have a good minute for clean and jerk. Again, get to the movements quickly. The bikes are in the back, the rigs are to the side, the bar could be anywhere for depending on the class size that you're in. So make sure you're moving pretty quick. And how you're going to do this, it has a couple of little stipulations as far as the clean and jerk. Okay, all right. If you get more than 6 in round, let's say round 1, you get 8 reps, okay? Put a little bit of weight on the bar. Depending on how many reps you get should really depend on how much weight that you add to the bar, okay? So we want to get somewhere between like 4 to 6 reps, all right? Or I should say this. We don't mind if we get somewhere between 4 to 6 reps on some rounds, okay? All right? They should be happening towards the end of the workout, like rounds 4 and 5. All right, not on the early rounds, but really think about getting less reps each round, but adding weight each round, okay? All right, so we do have a cap on the reps. If you're getting 12 reps in a round, obviously the weight's pretty light for you, unless you're a new person using a specific weight that the coach has designated for you. Go ahead, all right, and add some weight, okay? All right, 12. More than 12 every round is going to be on the excessive side. All right. Coaches, big classes, split them in half work, half rest, and then flip flop. All right. Tuesday. All right. So Tuesday's week 4 of our strength program for 12 weeks, and we are transitioning to push press. Okay. What you're going to do is every 2 minutes for 8 sets, 16 minutes, you're going to do 5 reps every 2 minutes. Okay. All right, whatever weight you did for strict press on that 1 rep max. So if you wrote down that 1 rep max strict press, you will start there for your first 5 reps. Okay, all right, and then you'll climb accordingly. Whether or not that means I use the same weight for all 5 sets because it's heavy for you. All right, or you can add weight. Shouldn't be failing here. All right, so if you are adding weight, make sure you're accumulating the volume of the repetitions, okay? We have a 3-round for time for 30 wall ball, 25 double under, 15 chest to bar, and then 25 double under, so it's 50 double under per round. Be conservative on that. Quick sets of 5, quick sets of 3 on the chest to bar or the pull-ups, depending on what you're doing. I do think you can be aggressive on the wall ball. And here's an idea for a lot of people who aren't doing pull-ups. Let's say you're someone who's doing inverted row or jumping pull-ups. Another way to challenge yourself is to go ahead and get a heavier wall ball. So maybe you're someone who normally uses a 10 or a 12-pound wall ball, but you're not doing pull-ups. If you're able to use the 12, that's a nice way to challenge yourself, all right? Wednesday. So Wednesday is kind of similar to the buy-in that we did on Monday. It's in every 3 minutes, so it does run 3 minutes, and this is going to run for 9 rounds, okay? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. You'll do a buy-in. It's a 16-11 row. That will always be the same. Rounds 1 through 3, you'll bench press. Rounds 4 through 6, you'll dumbbell snatch. And rounds 7 through 9, you'll shuttle run. Any time that you have remaining, you'll pick up the farmers. So this is going to be one of those workouts where all the kettlebells or whatever you're using for farmers is going to need to be out towards the back, okay? All right? Or the middle. And what's going to happen is after you do your row, okay, all right, you'll go ahead and depending on what movement you're on, whether it's bench press, you'll do bench press 3 sets in a row. So prime example, all right, I row. My first 3 rounds are bench press, so I row 16. I go ahead and knock out my 10 bench press, and then I pick up my farmers. I hold that to the 3-minute mark. At the 3-minute mark, I get back into the row. I row, I bench, I farmers, time remaining. I do that for 1 more round, and then I row round 4, but after that, I move to 20 dumbbell snatches. Round 4 through 6, I do dumbbell snatches for 20 reps, but I always row. Round 7, I go ahead and row, and then I do 8 shuttle runs. Time remaining, I hold my farmers, okay? So you want to make sure that you're getting somewhere between a minute to 45 seconds to hold the farmers. Consider that probably right around the 55-second mark. All right, you're going to 2:55. You're going to go ahead and make your way into the rower. Coaches that have large classes split them in half, and also have them stagger by 90 seconds. Okay, so group number 1 starts at the 0. Group number 2 starts at the 92nd or the 130 mark, and then split them up as far as the movements. So some people's rounds 1, 2, and 3 could be the shuttles or the dumbbell snatches. They don't have to go in order. We only have 6 benches. All right, if you have questions about it, let me know. Thursday is, all right, 3 rounds of 21 deadlift, 300-meter run. So 3 rounds, 21, 300, 21, 300, 21, 300. Rest 2 minutes. So 2 minutes isn't a huge break, and you have to make it an active break because you're lightening the weight or making a weight change. So make sure that the 2 minutes, maybe you take the first minute to yourself, but then on that next minute, start getting your act together and making the weight change, all right? All right, so everybody's on their own clock. So once you finish the 3 rounds of the run and deadlift, look up at the clock, add 2 minutes, and do your next round. 15 thrusters, all right, 300-meter run. 15, 300, 3 rounds, rest 2 minutes. 3 rounds, 9 snatches, all right, 300-meter run. Okay, so all over and over. It's a lot of running. You guys that are not strong runners can drop the run to 200 instead of 300, okay? All right, again, it's only 4 minutes of rest, so you have a lot of time to do the work, but consider the weights you're using, all right, on the thrusters and the snatches especially, okay? So Friday we're going to do a 40-20. It's really like a double Tabata, all right? We're going to do 5 rounds of it. You'll spend 40 seconds at each station. You'll have 20 seconds to get to the next station, all right? So we have a 200-meter run, all right? That will be the last movement you do. So coaches, even if you have big classes, you'll spread the group between 4 movements. So 4 people per movement if you're full, all right? And then everybody runs together. The reason why you want to run together is if they go a little bit long, like 50 seconds, maybe close to the minute for the run, they'll have that extra 1-minute break, all right, before the next round starts. So the movements are run, high box jump. So challenge yourself accordingly on the high box jump, whether that's 30 or 24, or even if you're not jumping at all and you're deciding to jump on a mat, all right? Wall walks. You know, I'm thinking you should be targeting somewhere between 3 and 5, depending on how proficient you are at the wall walk and what your scales are. Rope climb, 2, 3 on the aggressive. And the reason why I say 3 is because for some of you, a total of 15 rope climbs is not that big of a number. Now, maybe 15 in a row is a big number, but 15 total. Think about it. If you do 3 rope climbs, okay, in that 40 seconds, which is totally doable, all right, you won't be back to rope climbs for another 5 minutes. So that might be somewhere where you can push a little bit, all right? And then what we have is we have the sledgehammer, okay? That'll be outside. There will be multiple sledges, all right? We'll go over some techniques with that prior to class. You'll spend 20 minutes swinging it on the right side, 20 seconds on the left side. That'll be your 40. If you do struggle with the right and left kind of as far as how your hands kind of move a little bit, all right, you can just go ahead and use both hands and swing and hit the tire that way. And again, the coaches will go over some options for you, all right? Saturday is the 3 rounds for time. It's got 15 reps of each movement, okay? This is very deceiving. It looks like it's not that much, but it's way more than you think, all right? 15 hang, clean, and jerk. So that's deadlift into hang, clean first, and then go overhead. 15-10 on the bike, or 21-15 on the row. 15 2-for-1 wall ball. We did them a few weeks ago where you squat down, all right? Do an extra squat before you throw the ball. 15 toe to bar, knee to chest. 15 burpee, all right? You have the option of incorporating 15 crossovers or 40 double unders, all right? Or that will be also 50 singles, all right? Sunday is a 5 rounds for time, 400-meter run, 10 V-ups, 4 inchworm to push up, 8 ring dips, 10 squat jumps, and a 1-minute plank. A little long day for you on Sunday, all right? All right, guys, good talk.